Hi guys, how you doing? I'm so sorry that I am a little behind. So much happened with my home. You know, I am a stay-at-home mom and I have children, so here I am. And thank you so much for joining in, for tuning in. If you are here for the first time, my name is Sever Eraz. And today, this week, my channel, okay, let me start over. My name is Sever, and mostly my channel is about getting the most of your wardrobe by doing the most with your wardrobe. That means wearing them in different ways, looking at them as three-dimensional and not just as a one-dimensional piece that you have in your closet. So as for me, I like to play around a lot and I do thrift a lot. Maybe too much, but I wanted to show you this jacket that I had purchased from Goodwill, and it is a size 20. Actually, I put size 22. I was wrong. It's a size 20. It's a pantsuit. It's so nice. It's very nice. It's silk. It's 100% silk. And when I saw this, I just thought how perfect it was. I purchased it during summer and maybe end of summer because I knew one of the trends for fall was bright colors, and I wanted to get something, of course, thrifted, something that's sustainable. So I purchased this in hopes that I would turn it into a piece that would suit me better. However, I did not get a chance to do that, and this week I was doing some looks for the holidays that does not involve red. So I wanted to see. I had put this on and said, what can I do with this that will fit me without having to cut into it? So, and I apologize for my lateness. Please forgive me. So I did something on my Instagram, and one of my friends was like, well, you forgot to include that you are a designer. You can do these things with eyes rolled up. And I kind of laughed because this, honestly, as I was doing my reel, I put this on and, I put it on and instantly it came to mind. I know that I said that you can do it with a string. It's not just any string. Okay, I didn't want to give all the detail because I knew I was going to do this live today. So it's not any string. It's an elastic string. See, elastic string that you can do it with. And the way that you do this is, where am I? I have to remove this. And the way that you do it, let me remove my mic and put it somewhere else so it doesn't make too much noise. Alright. And the way that you do it is this way. Okay. So, what I did is I made a small little knot. Make a small little knot like this, and you can make a knot. Make it as small as possible because you don't want it to come out. Okay, I'll do my best. I wish I could speed up this process. I did it before, but I think I did it too big. I did it before I came on air. Yeah, so let's see. This much, as you can see, and so just gonna button the first one. I would like to have a sweetheart neck here. So what I am going to do is I'm gonna take the little loop. See the little loop? I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna feed it through here. Feed it through the button. Feed it through. Button it. You have to button it. Well, I'm putting the rest of the elastic through the buttonhole, and I am going to close it and go around. If you can get this elastic for it to be a little thicker, it would be so nice because the detail will be so much more pronounced. if you don't want to feed it through like that, you can just, before you button the jacket, before you button it, you would just pass it through, do another loop through the button. But I like to do it this way better so that I have a little bit more control. And I'm buttoning the second one. And as I do this, I'm putting the elastic through the inside here like this. I'm buttoned here. And if you want, you can put a knot here so it doesn't keep moving, because you know the elastic will move. So you can just pull it through here and pull it as tight as you can and put the elastic here through it. Put the elastic through it so it can be secure for it not to keep moving as you go into the next phase. You see, look, it's not gonna keep moving. When I say moving, as far as getting bigger. Okay, so putting the elastic here, buttoning. I feel like this should have been a little tighter. Okay, I wish you could see it. I'm just making this a little tighter. Yes, okay. Now we have reached here, and what I am doing here is I'm putting the elastic through this part because I want it to start here. Or maybe I think the last time I started it here. So I will put it through here again. I will pull it through here, the elastic through here, and I will pull it. I will go through, I will go through this like that. I will pull it. I don't know if you can see. I'll pull it through here and button it. Make sure that you put it around the button. I feel like I'm not giving that much of a good explanation. You have to put it through the button, and then again we're gonna do a little knot. I don't know if you can see that. Just a one to go to put it through, just like you're creating a loop, right? Because you don't want it to keep moving, to keep sliding, as far as one getting bigger than the other. So, oh boy. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this so it can be tight enough. Pull it, and there we go. I feel like it's tight enough. It's tight enough. And I'm just gonna pull it through, right? So we have our second band here, and once you finish, you can just, and if you want to play around, you can bring the rest of the elastic here and feed it through the back, but I didn't cut enough for that. I just cut just for the amount. And now we're gonna put it through this second one. You put it through the belt loop, the buttonhole first. You go around, you pull it, I don't know if you can see, you pull it through here, then you go around the button, okay, around the button, because we don't want it to keep pulling. Put it around the button like this, then you button this, you pull, wait, I'm busy. You can come in if you want. Baby, you need me? Okay. They always need mommy. Okay, so you put it, if you guys have a question, let me know. And you put it through here like this. And remember, we have to loop it again so it does not move. Now, if you're going on a date or you're going somewhere, you're gonna have a hard time taking this off, because you know at the end of the night you just want to take your clothes off. So if you're going on a date or something that involves anything, or going out with your partner, your husband, this may not be the best fit to wear. Okay, so what I am gonna do, okay, this way, what I am gonna do is just lower it. We'll get the whole look in a little bit. we're just gonna repeat the process again. Take the elastic, I should have done this last. Take the elastic, feed it through here. Again, pull it, right? When you get to here, you pull, you button it. All right. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I have to remember it's the opposite. All right. What I like about this is that you can do it under your bust. God, I don't know why it's doing that. You can do it under your bust like this, but I like it over. I think I may have done it a little too tight. That's why it's not staying as much. But yes. And once you finish here, you can just loop it again. Make a little knot. Don't make a knot that's too hard. The last time I was home by myself and I tried to remove it, I had to end up cutting it because the knot was too tight and it was not cooperating to come off. Okay, so this is it. And I would advise for you to actually get it, for it to be a little bigger, for you to get the elastic a little bigger. And that's how you do this. If you need anything else, let me know if you have any question. I know it can get a little tricky just watching it online. I wish I had somebody to videotape me, and instead of me just coming up so close to the screen. But this is how you do this one. I would suggest for you to go up a size on the size that I have, maybe 2 times. I think 2 times would be really nice if you can get it a little bit bigger. And what I like about this is that it moves with you. So now I'm just removing it, and we're going to the next hack, which is, should I do the skirt or the dress? The dress that's a size 18, or should I do the sweater? Oh my gosh, and I'm also supposed to do the sweater dress that I did not even pick out from my closet. I forgot to grab it. So let me just take this off real quick. See what I mean? If at the end of the night you get home and you just want to get undressed real quick, this is not for you. Because you'll say, Severe, why did I even try this? Okay. And if you do have a jacket that doesn't have so many buttons, this is I forgot the collar. Mandarin collar style jacket that has all these buttons. If you don't have it, you still can try it, but you just have to play around a little bit more with it because there won't be that many buttons. And maybe you can add a brooch or something to hold the string in place. The next one is this beautiful dress that I picked up. If you watched my last YouTube video about my thrift, you know that I love thrifting. And this is the print that I got. Oh my gosh, isn't it so good? Okay, so let me show you how I was able to turn it into something beautiful. Okay, so I put it on. It has shoulder pads. It's just so good. And when I wear it with this blazer. I wore it last week to church. And I'm wearing this skirt under because I don't want anything to be exposed for me to get exposed. Okay, how you guys doing today? Who's here? Is it Sandra? Anyway, thank you so much, Sandra, for being here. And this is the way that I did it. If you watched my first video about hacks, I think it was the Christopher John Rogers. That was not my first, but it was the Christopher John Rogers. You know, I love a wrap button front dress, a button front dress. It really is so versatile. You can wear it in so many ways. If you did not watch it, go back and watch that. That's the alternative ways to wear Christopher John Rogers. I believe I may have titled it as How to Style Christopher John Rogers. So what I would do is I buttoned one of the buttons, which is here. Let me lock the door. I buttoned one of the buttons, which is here, and I'm just gonna take the top that has the buttonholes. I'm gonna go around. Go around. Oh God. Going around is so easy. Like, you would never believe this. It's just so easy. I'm going around my waist, as you can see. And as I'm just gonna bring it back here instead of this one. Let's see. Instead of this one, no, I need this button here. Let's see. So I know we came from church. We got home a little late. Oh gosh, I had to take care of providing lunch for everyone. Anyway, so you get back to here and you button it here. I don't know if you can see. Do you see that? Do you see that? So you button it here. And there goes. That's what I did. Where am I? That's what I did. I'm gonna grab a belt. Stay right here. Okay, I'm back. I grabbed the belt, which I thrifted as well. And this dress came with a matching belt. And honestly, my office is upside down right now. I don't know where it is. Let's just turn this around, wear it like this. And this is my dress. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pull my I'm gonna pull my skirt down so we can actually get the whole feel of what this is supposed to look like. This is it. This is it. This is the dress. I might later on do one on Instagram as well, but this is it. I love the way this looks. Yes, I have this top. Make believe as if this top is not under. It's just gives me such great 80s vibe, and it's also so modern because of all the twist. It's just so easy. I mean, this is size 18 that I picked up from the thrift store. I honestly fell in love with the pattern, but I really wanted to come home and do something to it. And you know, if you are a seamstress or a designer, sometimes you just don't get around to it. So yeah, and this is what I did so that I can actually put good use to it now. I'm gonna open a shop soon on my website so that when I score these things, I won't have to alter it. I can just sell it and somebody that size can actually enjoy it. This is silk, 100% silk. It feels so good. It's just such a good print. Last but not least, the Ciss Marjan. I don't know if that's how you say Ciss Marjan, but Ciss Marjan, or is it Ciss Marjan? I don't know. If I'm saying it wrong, actually, I'll look it up after this. And the next piece is this sweater that I picked up, and I'm actually doing my looks for this week. I have to shoot content. This is a vintage velvet dress that I picked up long ago. It's just such a great piece. Where is it? Here. It's just such a great piece. I don't know if you can see it. But this is not about the vintage dress. This is about this sweater. And you're here for this sweater. This sweater I picked up at the Salvation Army on half day off with tags still intact. And if you are planning on doing a look like this, I would suggest for you to get a sweater that is very easy to move. You don't want to get anything that is too rigid, because once you open it, like something that has cotton in it, you don't want, because the cotton is just so stiff that once you do stretch it, you're going to have a hard time for it to bounce back. So I would suggest for you to get something that has really a lot of give. This gives. And even if I were to actually wear it around, I don't know, my hips, the neckline around my hips, it would not stretch because it has so much give to it. It's very forgiving. So this is pretty much easy. You just put it on. Put it on through my feet instead of my head. And this is what it looks like. Oh, I keep getting the camera wrong. This is what it looks like. I know I have something saved on my Pinterest board from the runway that there's a look that was like this. This is pretty cool too. But honestly, I would have to get my tummy a little flatter for me to do that. Sit this way. I have to move this way. For me to get a little more of a flatter tummy to do this. But anyway, this is one look that you can wear it too. But the way that I wore it is I did not bring it up that high. I took the sleeve to one. I brought it across my belly like this. And if your sweater is too bulky, you have to be careful so that it doesn't make you feel as if you have a bigger tummy than you actually do. So, and what I did is I brought the other side to here. And what I did is I made it mid through because I feel like if you do it from here, like the front like this, you'll have these two little peaks. So what I did is I brought it center where the arms are and I cross it over. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And I'm pulling as much as I can, and I'm tucking this part up. I don't know if you could see that. You have to make sure that you pull right. And play around with it. If you can make some make-believe pleats, you know, pleat it like this. Hey, no one will ever know. Nowadays, everything is fashion. I'm sorry. Everything is fashion. Who is going to be able to tell you that you're not wearing a $500 skirt? Who? Who? Please tell me who. My safety pins. I had my safety pins here. Oh no, they're right here. So I'm just using 2 safety pins. You might want to get them as big as possible. And I'm just going to pin it here where the arms. And this here, I didn't like it here like this. So what I did, I brought them together and I put one inside the other. And that creates somewhat of a different look. And when you do that, my pin fell. When you do that, you might want to pin it. Come on. You might want to pin it so it doesn't keep moving and you won't have a problem during the night or whenever. And this is my look. As you can imagine, I had some I'm sorry. I had some really cute shoes on, cute sandals, and a little tank top, and I wore a blazer over it. Actually, let me grab my husband's blazer. I wore a cute blazer over it, and here was, if you come on Instagram, if you are a friend on Instagram, or if you're on Instagram, come by and say hi. It's severe.eros on IG. And my legs were bare. It's really cute. I have a cute look like that on Instagram. Go ahead and check it out. It's really cute and adorable. I love it. Anyway, so I'm going to use the same sweater here to do the look that I had shown earlier. I forgot who designed that sweater, but I know that it was one of the biggest trends of summer, where it was a strip of, I believe, some knits that were going across the chest like this, like that. Listen, you don't have to go and spend so much money to have something that looks designer, okay? Or that looks abstract or unique and different. You can make it at home yourself. You can make it at home yourself. So don't worry about that at all. And if you have someone, excuse me, you can just have them attach this to the back of that. Attach it to the back of that. Oh God. Attach it to the back of that, and you can put a nice brooch. I think that'll be nice. And that's the whole look. I would wear it with maybe a black turtleneck or some sheer turtleneck under or something like that. And check me out. Check me out. I'm kidding. This is not part of it. But another look that I did do is what I did with this one. I folded it this way. So the arms are folded this way. So the seam is shows on this side like that. And you saw that I had a huge belt. I'm just gonna use this elastic to tie around the back until I have everything figured out. And I had a huge corset belt that I wore from here to here. Let me go get it. I found it! Okay, so it's this one. I wish I had found the blue one real quick. And I wore it over it like that. And that is the look. But after you finish doing that, you can play around with this to make sure that you bring it around so there's not much bulk in the front here. There's not much bulk in the front, so it becomes like this. And you have a dress. You can pin it in the back. You can put a brooch in the back. You can pin it to down here if it reaches long enough. There's so many possibilities on what to do with the clothes that you have. Don't ever look at your clothes as one-dimensional. Look at it as three-dimensional or not even three-dimensional, as multi-dimensional. And yeah, why not? It doesn't cost a thing to be creative. So and this is another way that you can wear your sweater that is, but remember what I said, that sweater has to be ultra stretchy. It has to be stretchy because you don't want it to, once it's stretched, for you not to be able to snap it back to the shape that it had originally. So you can do it the other way too. The other way is much more flattering than this way. Listen, my waist is getting bigger. I have been eating too many cookies, okay? And this is a one-sided shirt, one sleeve shirt, one sleeve sweater, and yeah, I think this is really cute. And not only that, for the holidays you want to be comfortable. Not all events call for you to just go all out, but if you are looking for something that is comfy and chic, play around with your knits, all right? And if you have not come on IG to say hello, come by. My time is up. I said I would only be here for 30 minutes, so I'm here for 30 minutes. I hope you enjoy this live, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please remember to subscribe and share with a friend. Bye, till next time.